Yeah, so what? It's your boy, Prime. Bits and Bobs is not here right now. Private family business things to take care of. But we all know why he's not really here. It's a Chelsea show. Chelsea are confirmed for top four. We're in the FA Cup final, and we're in a Champions League final. So in my personal opinion, I think he's shook. I'm not going to twist or put any words in his mouth, but it's up to you guys to decide. But with me here, since I'm hosting, we've got the wonderful Charlotte.
Hello.
Or has your name changed, confirmed?
Oh, yeah, no, I have actually. I need to edit it right now. I'm going to edit it because I have actually changed it. Hold on. There we go. All done. Perfect. That's better.
Brilliant, from Strong TV. And we've also got Andrew, the Winter Surfer.
Hello.
Yeah, and I know. It looks like he has a haircut, but apparently this is what happens.
You shut up. Right now.
When Andrew takes out. Has he not taken two showers before?
Why are you airing me up? This is in multiple showers. Okay, it's gone all. I don't like it like this. I just realised that I didn't realise that it was on screen. I would obviously put it down. So
Well, I mean, we'll be the judge of that. Well, maybe the comments will be.
Yes, I can't wait for the comments. Yeah.
Also, usually it's meant to be four of us, the host and three Chelsea fans. But since I'm hosting and I've got to be somewhat neutral, we've got, I don't know, some people call him William, some people call him Willard. We like to call him the annoying little kid. How are you?
On you. Shame on you, bro. Shame on you. I'm good though. Good.
And we've also got Bruno in the background if you can hear him. So yeah.
Sorry. I'm not going to
Chelsea.
deal with him.
What has happened in the last week for Chelsea? Who do I... Andrew, let's start with you. You frozen?
No.
Yeah, Andrew, let's start with you. What's happened in the last week of Chelsea?
Last week of Chelsea, Champions League final confirmation. Beat Man City again. This time around, other sides around us dropped points, so that gave us a bit of initiative. And we're rolling. Big week. Arsenal tomorrow. FA Cup final on Saturday. So massive. So just means our season goes on. We're not dying out playing the last three games. We've actually got business.
Dying out.
Got business to take care of. Yeah, we want to collect some silverware. Okay, don't want to go 2 years without silverware. I mean, never happened.
2 years without silverware.
All right, cool. All right, so so we'll start with the FA Cup final, which is on Sunday, isn't it? And we can work our way back.
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday. Okay, let's start with the women's Champions League final, because this is Chelsea, not just the men's team. Charlotte, you watch a lot of the women's game.
Yeah.
Talk about the whole process and journey getting there. It's their first Champions League final.
It's their first Champions League final ever. I think I knew that the minute I knew they were going to be in the final is we've played Wolfsburg for 4 years in a row now. In either a quarterfinal or a semi-final, and we've never been able to beat them. They've always kicked us out. But the minute we beat them, I was like, yeah, we're winning the Champions League. Like, I don't have an issue with this. Like, we've never beat them in 4 years. And the fact that we have, Barcelona are a good team, but I think we're absolutely capable of whooping their ass. We have Sam Kerr. We've got Sam Kerr and Frank Kirby together have 53 goals. Can someone?
Yes.
I'm await for someone to tell me in the men's team who has that. I'll be waiting a long time because it hasn't happened this season. These two women are absolutely flooring the scene. There's basically a goal in every game, either an assist or a goal from either one of them. This team. this season is showing why Emma Hayes and this team are one of the best in England right now between men and women, because they've done a back to back. They've done it when actually the struggle's been real. Like, I don't think the men realise how lucky they have it. These women have absolutely turned out performances from day one of the start of this season, and they haven't faltered. They haven't failed, and we've had a couple of draws, and I think Emma Hayes has 2 losses this season. Like, that's impressive to me. Like,
in all competitions.
No. WSL.
Okay, nice.
Which is for me absolutely impressive. Champions League, I think we've lost once in the group stages, and we've drawn most of the others. We haven't actually lost apart from once. And I think this Barcelona game is going to be tough. Barcelona women's team are in the final for a reason. But as far as I'm concerned, we're capable of beating them. And I think, as I keep saying, the Women's Champions League is ours to lose. And that's literally it, because we've seen in the quarterfinal and the semi-final, the first leg we struggled with. We don't have a first leg in the final. This is my only criticism, is that for the quarterfinal and the semi-final, the first leg have kind of been...
Yeah, the first leg has been a bit of a struggle, you're saying, for us?
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a struggle. And we've kind of... It's not been like the worst of the worst, but we haven't... I think Wolfsburg were actually ahead of us. They were 2-1 in the first leg, and we led it to 5-2. So, it's interesting for me because we don't have that first leg. We literally have one game. And I think it's ours to lose. They beat Man City. We've beaten Man City. See, look, Bayern Munich, the first leg, we lost 2-1, and then we came back. But we don't have that opportunity to come back. That's my point, is that we don't have that opportunity to actually get back up.
Yeah, with
you
Barcelona... Go on, Brian.
No, I was just gonna. Yeah, actually, Will can even answer. Do you think it's a mentality factor with us? Because Barcelona in their league, I think they stormed through.
Yeah, they're 25, and I think they're 25 wins, 0 losses. I think they are.
Yeah, they are.
But I would take that with a pinch of salt, because I think the Women's Super League is funded a lot more than the Spanish Women's Super League. So I think the level of competition that Chelsea Women's play is probably a higher level all year round. So I guess we have to take that into consideration. But yeah, I think Chelsea Women's are going to win it, if I'm being honest. Emma Hayes is the GOAT of women's football. Hopefully one day she can be a manager in the men's game. But
apparently once the league title got confirmed officially, Roman spoke to her and stuff and congratulated her, which is amazing. It's great to see an owner actually take interest.
They have a really good relationship. Like, when they went to, I think it was Istanbul, for their training camp, I think it was 2 seasons ago, he followed them out there, and he was there the whole time, supporting them and everything. They have a really good relationship, which I really love to see. I really do, because I think it's important not just to be supporting the men's, but obviously you have this women's side that's actually thriving. And I'm not going to lie, but the women's players, I have severe, the women's players are absolutely unstoppable. Like, this is our first ever Champions League final. And let me tell you, Emma Hayes ain't going to want to lose that. She really isn't. Emma Hayes has a standard of absolute legendary. Like, she works so hard. and she put so much effort into this team. I remember when she just had her little boy, and she was turning up to games like matches with her son strapped to her, like managing. Like I remember these. Like I remember way back. Like I remember her son being on the side. Like it's just things like that. That's how dedicated she is. Like she will do stuff like that for her team, and you've got to respect that.
She's got a top mentality as well, because I swear she continued working. I think she had a miscarriage, sadly, and I think she
she did.
She worked through it and didn't take time off. So fair play to her.
Yeah,
very strong, literally inspirational. I don't know what is, if it's a bit different or if there's no I guess hoodoo or whatever in the women's game, but in the men's game and the Champions League, usually if you get to your first final, you end up losing. Is that the case in the women's game?
No and yes. So there have been as many teams as there haven't. So there's a 50-50 chance that you could lose. 50% of the teams that got to their first final have won it. 50% of the teams that haven't have lost. So it's not like inevitable. Like it's not inevitable like Thanos. It's inevitable like I don't know. like it's not.
Well, I'm good. I'm good with that. I mean, look, because I was quite, I guess, pessimistic in thinking that it's our first final, we're going to lose. But if that's the case, then there's no reason why we don't have as good of a chance of winning as Barcelona do. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it is
there'll be, and if anyone wants to see us react to it live, watch along on Charlotte's channel on Sunday. So make sure you check that out because that'll be actually great to see. Will, you there?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
Saturday.
Yes.
FA Cup final.
Mm-hmm.
What is an hour before kickoff when you check your phone and all of Twitter's overreacting? What is the lineup you want to see?
I'm gonna have a mix of subjectivity and objectivity in how I think he's gonna line up. Mendy, Kepa's gonna start in goal. I'm confident Kepa starts actually, because I think Tuchel has this thing of he wants to keep squad harmony. You know, Kepa's been promised his cup goalkeeper role. I think he believes in Kepa to play, even if he actually doesn't deep down believe in Kepa, he'll pick him. Right wing back, I think Reece James has to play. I think after his performance against Manchester City in the league. Then I'd probably go for Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, Rudiger, with Ben Chilwell and left wing back. Then I'd go with Jorginho and Kante. I'm hoping Kante gets a rest tomorrow. And then a front three of Christian Pulisic, Kai Havertz and Mason Mount. That is the lineup I'd like to see.
Do you think... Okay. Now, can you tell us the lineup Tuchel will play?
That is the lineup. The lineup I think Tuchel will play is exactly the same as that, but with Werner instead of Pulisic.
Why do you think Pulisic won't play or start?
I think with Werner getting into form, I think he'll play him. I think he'll want to continue this good form. Him and Havertz have linked up excellently of recent weeks. And, you know, if you look at what was our last game against Man City, Pulisic was not that good until Werner wasn't that good either, but I just think he will. I think he likes him a lot. And I can see him playing him.
Andrew, you disagree?
Yeah, Havertz isn't playing because Havertz is going to play tomorrow. So that's why Havertz isn't going to play. He's going to play, I believe he'll play Werner and Ziyech and Mount as a front three against Leicester. I believe Kante is going to be rested tomorrow, so him and Jorginho will play. I think he'll have to play Reece James at right wing back just because of the uncertainty over Christensen. I know he said he might have a chance to play one or two Leicester games. Maybe he'll pick the league Leicester game and not the FA Cup Leicester game. Be interesting if Kepa starts tomorrow against Arsenal, then Mendy starting the FA Cup final, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And also, it'd be interesting to see if he starts Thiago Silva tomorrow or not. Only because he doesn't usually like to start him 2 games in a row. You know what I mean? It's like
Zuma starting tomorrow.
I think Zuma will definitely start. It's just who he starts, or whether it's Thiago Silva or Rudiger. So.
That is a discussion because I know it's Arsenal and you guys don't want to lose to Arsenal, but me personally,
you said
well, I don't really care. But I don't really care. I don't care if we lose. I'll be honest. So is it a thing of, say we play a weekend side, so if Kepa plays and Zuma and whatnot, maybe Tammy plays tomorrow, would you guys rather have that and have a fully strength side for the FA Cup?
I don't mind if it plays tomorrow as long as we win against Leicester.
The problem is that our weakened team should be whooping Arsenal's arse. Let's be realistic here. I'm not even playing if our second team or our weakened squad can't beat Arsenal. Nah, done. No, absolutely not. I'm sorry. Our weakened team was put on against City in the weekend, and we still beat them. So the fact is that if we're not capable of putting a weakened team out and being able to beat Arsenal, then that's embarrassing. Arsenal are in the bottom half of the table. I'm sorry, if we can't beat them, then that's embarrassing. Especially with the fact that we have no excuses now. We have Thomas Tuchel, who's an absolute belter of a man, absolute legend. And if he's not, if he's not capable of producing a team while being able to manage properly, just like he did on Man City game, then, well, I mean, he's overrated then, isn't he? If that's the case.
Wait,
No. If he is not capable of managing with a weakened team and being able to beat Arsenal, then he is overrated.
No.
Because if you if you can't beat Arsenal's team with a weakened squad, then that's
4 months in the league. That's unnatural.
That's an overreaction.
I get what she means, that we should beat Arsenal. There should be no excuses. I get what she means. There's no excuses for us. I get that.
Maybe it's an overreaction, but it's the principle of we should be beating. I'm not saying I would. I was giving an example of. I wasn't actually saying.
I mean, we're fans.
Tuchel's not overrated to me. I'm just stating that we should be beating them. Let's be realistic. Obama who? Obama what?
We're fans. We're fans, so we're allowed to be, we're allowed to be flip-floppy and stuff like that. So it happens. Hassan says, Kepa to lift the UCL before that bum, De Gea and all black. Yes.
Facts.
That bum.
And you'll notice how Tuchel kind of looks like a praying mantis. Wow, Slens. Okay, relax.
That's an insult.
Hi, Charlotte. Love your fire commentary. Danielo Williams.
Thank you.
What is it called? The Strong Hive?
I love this.
But yeah, so Kepa, he probably starts.
Are we talking about the Arsenal or the Leicester game?
I mean, we're playing Arsenal, but we're playing them tomorrow. So Kepa probably starts then.
The lineup. Yeah, I think Kepa starts.
Yeah. Let's do probably do a predicted lineup, because I know people don't want to. The thing is, I think the Champions League final is in about 2 or 3 weeks, and even though we're getting top 4 anyway, it's not 100% confirmed. And plus, with the FA Cup final as well, we have games left to play where we can still be competitive in, because they are against tough opposition. You might not rate Arsenal, and I don't either, but we've got to somewhat respect them, because the last time we disrespected Arsenal, we lost 3-1. So we've got to play Arsenal, we've got to play Leicester, we've got to play Villa as well, and we have to play Leicester. We have to play Leicester again in the FA Cup final. We've got games to be competitive. Man City, for example, the league's wrapped up for them, so they don't have to be competitive up until the final and the Champions League final. At least Leicester, they've got so many games that I don't think they can afford to take time off and rest up until the Champions League final. So I'm going to try. Let's do a squad builder for the game tomorrow because why not?
Okay.
Do you see Gilmore starting again?
Yes.
Yes. I think Andrew's right. Kante will be rested and Gilmore and Jorginho will play. I might even think that, like, if it gets to the point where we have to bring Kante on, he'll bring Kante on and swap Jorginho out. Again, managing very well. But, I mean, I don't think Kante will need to be brought on, and we need to rest Kante as far as I'm concerned.
Livramento was on the bench against Man City. I'm not saying... Wait, Andrew, you didn't let me finish. I'm not...
No, I know. He's not going to come on all
That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say... I don't see Gilmore playing back-to-back full 90 minutes. So maybe instead of Livramento on the bench, he could have Lewis Bate, another youngster, on the bench as an option if needed. That's what I was going to say.
I don't think he's going to stack his bench with that much inexperience.
No, Livramento... Andrew, I'm saying Bate will replace Livramento on the bench.
No, but I don't know.
It's one youngster.
I mean...
It's not going to do anything. It's not going to harm anyone.
I have a question is... I'm assuming that we all think that Mason Mount's going to be... Now, that question is, Mason Mount was rested for the City game. Is he going to be rested for the Arsenal game for the FA Cup game? Because FA Cup is more important than... now, I know that sounds horrible. I don't like saying it that way. It's true that. That's true. I hate it.
Lol, Slen says Lambs. Thanks, Lambs, Beth. Slens, everyone in the chat. Lamb says Slens talks. He's the best. He's the breast surgeon. About Tuchel. Yeah. Well, make sure you guys follow Lambs Reacts and Slens, their YouTube channels. But yeah, sorry, Charlotte.
I mean, his Mason Mount. The question for me is, I don't know if Mason Mount maybe gets 20 minutes of the last half of the Arsenal game, just so he has some minutes before the FA Cup game, or if he just doesn't come on at all. For me, I wouldn't put him on at all, but I would just let him rest. I'd only bring him on if we have to, but I don't, like, what do you guys, I don't know what you guys think about that, because for me...
I think he starts both games.
Yeah.
I predict him to be on the bench tomorrow and come on for...
I think he starts.
Yes, I think he's on the bench.
You not think that's over, Cole?
He's had a week off. He had a week off.
That's true, to be honest.
Didn't travel. Remember, he didn't travel to Manchester. So, he's had a week off.
Hold on. Danilo Williams, Danilo Williams. 4-0 to Chelsea. Arsenal is D'Angelo. Sorry, I apologise. 4-0 to Chelsea. Arsenal's finished team, and we actually entering the mid-table phase. And are actually entering the mid-table phase now. It's a cycle they didn't pay attention to.
No, we're not clinical enough to score goals.
That's true.
I mean, we scored 3 against Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, so.
That was over 2 games, Prime.
Yes, but we scored 2 in 1 game against them.
I said we're not scoring 4 because we're not clinical enough.
But it's Real Madrid. It's Gabriel and Holding at the back.
That doesn't matter. Remember, it was Ramos and whoever at the back. We still cut them open. We just didn't finish.
But we scored 2 against Ramos.
No, but but we're not scoring 4 against.
We got scored and 2 against Oblak.
Then again, we've got to keep in mind Leno tax. Leno tax. So
yeah,
I don't know what that means. But
Andrew, we won't score 4. They will gift us 4 goals. We won't score them. That's the thing.
Real Madrid gifted us many opportunities.
They gave us like 5 or 6.
We should have won 5 or 6. Yeah.
Oh, Slens, man.
That's too long, friends.
He's a neurologist because a man got into my brain and erased memories of the bad time. But Frank, did he? I mean, I still remember.
Tuchel would be a dentist if he wasn't a manager. That's what he'd be. He'd be a dentist.
I actually can't right now.
I thought they were a carb. All right, let's see the comments. Kai says, Beth, they are whatever you want them to be. Beth says Mount doesn't need more resting. He plays better with consistent game time.
That's a good point.
Cool. Slen says Mason Mount would make the treadmill tired. Hands for fuck's sake, Kai. Beth, Werner needs a rest. Tyrannic how his name is holding and his hair follicles, let it go. No.
Do you know what I just realised, which is kind of sad? I realised that Giroud might never start for us ever again. That made me kind of sad.
You know
No,
what?
not really, because
I think
Abraham
it's-
isn't
I think
staying.
I think it's sad for even thinking that.
Why?
Because I don't care. I don't know why you care. Why do you think it's
Because
sad?
he's been a good servant, and he could win potentially up to 4 trophies with us. It's kind of sad.
Who's
Imagine-
the servant?
Yeah, he's been a good player for
He's-
us.
No, who did you say? Who are you talking about?
Said Giroud's been a good player for us
Yeah.
in the last few years.
Speaking of Giroud, do you think if he wins the Champions League and the FA Cup and we potentially win the league next season, where does he rank? Is he a legend or a cult hero? Where is he?
Cult
Where is he?
hero. Not a legend.
Andrew shakes his head.
I don't even know about cult hero. What's below cult hero?
Great player, good player.
Yeah, no, he's
good
not
player.
that.
Good player. Good player.
Some important goals here and there.
Yeah, some important goals here and there.
Would you would you hold him on a Torres level?
Well, Torres is apparently a flop, but I don't think he is.
I don't think that either.
I don't know. I don't know.
It depends what he does I guess it depends what he does in the Champions League. If he scores the winner somehow off the bench, then you know you could argue it a bit more, but I don't know. It's just with Giroud, he's been a good player for us. You know, he stepped up at times, which he scored some goals which I've never thought I'd see him score. So fair play to him. That goal against Atletico, what a goal! You know, brilliant overhead kick. Although we were, I guess we were a little bit lucky that that he Hermoso miskicked it and hit it back to him. But is there any chance Tammy results? Any chance?
No, capital N, capital O, capital
What about
jog on.
Tammy's never playing for this club again.
Just to clarify,
Oh my God, Andrew.
if anyone's
Seriously, he's
playing
never
for
for
us, yeah, he
Yeah, but
isn't.
you know
I
what?
agree with
No,
Andrew.
he might get the odd minutes against Villa in the last game, but that's it.
No, he won't. Do you know who's
Yeah,
going to
he'll
be
be,
starting? Giroud will start over Abraham. Fact.
No, but Andrew, he's going to stay
Man
at
like Abraham start.
he's going to stay at the Aston Villa training ground because he knows he's going to be
Fine.
there next year.
As long as they deposit
What-
40 million
what-
quid.
What variation of the formation do you think will? Well, it's fluid anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. So yeah, what do you think the team will be? So Kepa and goal, is it?
Tomorrow, I think Mendy will start. And
I think
Kepa will
yeah,
play
I
in
think
the
Mendy
final.
will start.
Yeah, we're all agreeing to that.
Yeah.
Let's just go through this quickly. Like Anelka, says Beth. F no.
No, nothing like
He hasn't even been here long enough. Agreed. Slen says, what happens when Willian scores a free kick at the brain and runs to the other side of the stadium to celebrate?
So it's what happens when
Why?
you don't think of a negative thing to happen to Chelsea at the time? What happens then?
We win, Andrew.
Good
we win.
Lord. Yeah, I
We
know,
win
right?
every time he's negative.
Doomsday.
So, what, you
I'm
saying-
gonna call him, do you know what I'm going to call him? I'm going to call him Doomsday from now on, man. He's always thinking about anything negative that could happen to us.
So what? Kepa starts tomorrow night. Who's the back?
No, Mendy starts tomorrow night.
Mendy, I think, yeah.
Oh, Mendy. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the
I
back
know what I
three?
said, but I still think he'll. I agree with Will. I think he'll keep Kepa for the FA Cup final.
Who do you think? Who's the back three?
Zuma's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Zuma, Silva, Aspi. I think Rudiger.
Well,
might
stop
go.
crying. When did we say about high overrated? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Kai. Okay. That's why we love Kai. Zuma.
I know you said we didn't going to lose Slens. I'm just saying, What if? Actually, I'm going to call Slens What If. No, this is Slens What If talk.
I've made a new thing called Sen syndrome because it's the ability of always thinking negatively about your football club.
Who do you think? Sorry, who do you think will play? Zuma,
Well,
Christensen.
no, he's not Christensen. He's out. Zuma, Silva.
What? He's injured.
Ashby. Yeah, I don't know.
He's not going to make tomorrow's game. Tuchel says
No.
he's going to play one of the Leicester games. He doesn't know which
Zuma,
one.
Silva, Ashby, in my opinion, but I don't know how Andrew feels about that.
Yeah, I can see that. Or I'd like to give Ashby a bit of a rest though.
Yeah.
But I think Ashby will play. So yeah, Zuma, Silva, Ashby, I think.
You could actually bench Aspi and play Rudiger at right centre back. That could happen.
I just a bit. Oh, so sorry. I just think he's going to rest one of them.
Yeah, it's like a mystery. That's what I love about Tuchel. It's a mystery. We have no clue who's going to play.
Slens, man. Nah, Prime, pull up the last comments.
That's
Pull up
terrible.
the last one.
He's airing you. He's airing you out.
When syndrome is when you have a meltdown every time a delivery driver forgets your garlic bread.
Well, wait, that's not even the correct joke because they did deliver my garlic bread. It was cold. So Sens, the joke's on you.
I mean, he's not. Yeah, but he's not entirely wrong though. I mean,
I pay money for food, and it's not at the level. Oh fucking hell, Inacho.
Yeah, well, you know, it's cheaper to actually make your own garlic bread.
Wait.
What are you looking at, Prime? On the thing.
Wait. Well, you pay money for food?
Of course.
The thing is, I don't know what's up in my thing. The thing is acting real slow. You pay money for food?
If it's a takeaway, yeah, I pay money for my own food.
Speaking of takeaway, what is the scoreline going to be tomorrow? What do you think the takeaway? What do you think the score will be tomorrow?
2-0 win.
I'd say
2-0.
3-0.
Really?
2-0. We're going to dominate them.
Okay.
It's not good. We're not going to dominate them by the scoreline, but we're going to dominate.
Yeah, we're going to score one at around the 30th minute and then one around the 80th minute.
No, I think we're going to get one at the 18th minute, one at the 45th minute, right on the dot, and then one at the 72nd minute.
We're going to score 2 goals in the 90+ minutes of the gameplay. That's not fortunate.
See, this is a lineup I've put. I mean, thus far. Do you agree with that? Yeah.
So Christensen,
Kovacic.
Silva,
No, Kovacic. He's out.
he's out.
And Christensen out as well.
He's still out.
Yeah, he's out.
So is Christensen.
So's Christensen.
How is he still out? Why is he
Christensen
still
and
injured?
Yeah,
So
he's
is
still injured. Yeah,
Prime, you're gonna have to
Why are
take
they both still
Christensen
injured?
because he hasn't recovered from his injury. So he's out injured.
I thought he was back.
No. They were
he was
aiming
back.
for him they were aiming for him to come back. It's just too soon. So they're aiming for the FA Cup final. So
He hasn't recovered from his injury. Yeah, I figured that. That's weird.
ooh, sorry, he's not recovered.
Shiver me timber.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I know. Okay.
Sorry.
Fine. I just assumed he would have been. I assumed he would have been back by now. Come on.
But
No,
Prime,
when you're paying
assume brings the
attention-
arse out of you and me. So don't ever assume anything in life.
Well, we didn't ask about your arse. Anyway. Okay. Fine. Do you guys agree with that lineup thus far then?
Jorginho, Gilmore, Aspilicueta, Silva, Zuma.
I could
Joel.
see it.
Chose starting right wing back. Okay.
Yeah, I like that idea. I like
Yeah,
that.
'cause
I'm feeling
James started.
Yeah.
James started against Man City, didn't he? And for him to be rested and play the final, Cho might play. So who do you think the front three will play? You said Havertz, well, yeah.
Andrew said Havertz.
I think Havertz, Mount, and Pulisic.
that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you agree with that, Will? Because you said no Pulisic.
I see. Thing is, I thought Ziyech could play this game.
I only think CH isn't playing well because I think he's going to play them
maybe
in the FA Cup final. They got sort of a good.
Do you know what? I have no clue. I'm just going to go with whatever you're going with.
Let's go what you want.
18 is a good number. It's the amount of times we'll cause every driver for every goal Garlic bread.
18. He does 18 in the first 3 hours when he wakes up. That word.
Well, you're the one who gets cold garlic bread, so it's on you.
Do you know what?
You ate cold garlic bread, jokes on you.
Well, I did eat it because I'm not wasting money, and I know that there's poor people out there that could have eaten it if I threw it away. So I'm going to eat it myself.
All right. So if
I
Adoy,
really want Adoy to play in more of an attacking role. If I'm being honest, I thought he was good against City, but he won't. I know
so what you think? You think Livermento?
No,
he's not in the.
I don't know, Prime. I'll go with whatever you go for. I don't mind. I'll just go with whatever you go for.
Right,
I don't know.
Are you saying you want Charlie Masunda on there? Is that what you're saying?
I don't rate Charlie Masunda. He's just too injury prone. How about
this?
Wait a minute. What I mean is he's too injury prone, and he's not at the level of Pulisic. So I can say he's injury prone. He's not at that level of player. So before everyone says, "But Will, you love Pulisic and he's injury prone," I know Pulisic is just a better footballer by far, and Masunda's just not going to be good enough. Let's be honest. He's just not going to be.
I mean, Kepa's clear of him anyway, so.
I don't
know. But yeah, so what, you agree with that Mendy goal? Nor do I.
Yeah.
So what, do we think Gilmore will play? Or will start?
Yeah.
I think Gilmore will play.
I think that's right.
He'll start. I just don't see a full 90 minutes.
Yeah, I agree there.
So do you think it'll be Jorginho with him or Kante?
Definitely Jorginho, because Kante started at the weekend.
Oh, Jorginho and Gilmore, what a partnership, you know. Gilmore learned off of his dad. Brilliant.
His dad?
Oh, I thought Kante was his dad. Lambs is not going to like
that.
Only
like 10 years older than him.
Kante's not his dad.
Yeah.
Gilmore gives Kante lessons on passing.
Let's not.
They're more like brothers, because Kante is gonna need to mentor him with his defending, and then vice versa.
Thank you for that family tree.
The Chelsea family tree.
Yeah. A really wrong, twisted family tree. It sounds like.
Let Tuchel rest. We don't risk him for mid-table games, says Slens. Interesting, but so what? Do we just Rudiger play?
Wait a minute, Sense. So
and Rudiger's working through a facial injury, so
Yeah, he broke his cheekbone, didn't he?
That's what I mean. So Christensen's out injured, Rudiger's working for a facial injury, and Thiago Silva didn't play against Man City. So I think it's obvious that he comes in.
Jem says 4-0 Chelsea. Okay. Well, because you've had this theory, do you want to explain it?
What about Christensen? What theory?
No, about Reece James.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen this season, but I would like to see him in right centre back to try it out, but not at this point where we need to, not now. There's no point.
Definitely Thiago Silva right wing back. Definitely. Let's keep Thiago Silva right wing back.
No, I don't want to experiment now. James is slowly adapting into right wing back role. There's no point playing him right centre back at a point of this season.
Would it surprise you if Pooley for the final don't trust Arsenal around him?
Oh, I swear, if that Ceballos, pressuring him, Ceballos is the reason he pulled his hamstring. He's the reason. I blame Ceballos for that.
Just to let you know, Leicester scored, Man U are losing.
Oh, Soyuncu as well.
Wait, what's the score?
2-1.
It's 2-1 to Leicester.
What's the minute?
65th.
60. Yeah, 60.
And who's playing centre back?
By and Twan Xavier, I think.
No, for Leicester.
Evans,
and
Soyuncu.
Evans! Johnny Evans, I told you about Johnny Evans.
And they've just taken
when he plays, they win.
They've just taken Greenwood off as well. So.
Wow.
And is Cavani coming on?
He's on,
So. Yeah.
Oh, so Cavani is the signing of the season, but when he comes on, United concede. Oh, I see how it is.
I'm
I
not
have a
gonna lie
feeling
though.
Will
But
is actually
Nice
Billy Gilmore
correlation.
with an English accent. Well,
love
I
that.
love Billy Gilmore. I just think he,
Hmm.
I rate him to a very good level. It's just he shouldn't be starting week in, week out. Like
all right.
last season.
We're about to wrap up anyway, but so yeah, as you guys can see, clearly this is the team that we'll be playing tomorrow, hopefully. Or at least what we think we'll be playing tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Excuse me, Will. Lamb's heard what you said about Gilmore.
Yeah.
It's true. He shouldn't be starting every week.
Oh, Slens.
Evans is not playing. Will is fake news. Okay. We'll see the game later.
Who was playing?
Well, it's fine. We'll see the game later. Mendy in goal.
Oh, it's
Back three of Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Kurt Zouma. A pivot or twin six, whatever you want to call it. Billy Gilmore and apparently his dad, Jorginho, Reece James, and Benjamin Chilwell as wing backs, and a three of Callum Hudson-Odoi, Money Mace Mount, and Kai the Goat Havertz.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're about to end. Thank you for tuning in for the Chelsea show. Really appreciate everyone. Sorry Bits and Bobs couldn't be here, but you got me, you got us, and it's been a great show. Socials, Charlotte?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Charl_Strong. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Charl Strong TV. Link is in my Twitter and Instagram bios. Yeah, also subscribe to Bits and Bobs' channel too, please. Thank you.
Okay. Andrew?
Yeah. Subscribe to Bits and Bobs channel. Be on here Tuesdays. Yeah, Corner of Cobham, Charlotte's channel, Charles Strong TV, as it's now called. Chelsea Watch Alongs, Wrestling Show, Football Show, Let's Talk Premier League, it's Niall's channel. Tonight we'll be on there for an Chelsea Arsenal 3 go about 10 o'clock. Fridays, Chelsea Show, Chelsea Reaction, stuff like that. If you go to Twitter at the Winter Surf, you see a pinned tweet for the Nexus, which is mine, Will, and Prime's channel. About geeks.
Subscribe
to that, please. Occasional Filter Football.
Yeah.
Past 1,000 subs recently. Had a celebration video on Sunday. Go ahead to that. We did a rival show, which has Lambs on last night, so you can go and look at that. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you very much.
Yep. Before we go to Will, Slens Talk says Prime is about to wrap up while Tuchel is about to wrap Arteta in this split. Last time we talked about that with Arsenal, we let's not put that sort of thing out there because last time we lost 3-1. But Dizzy says, last comment, Slens, you're bad Barbie bars.
You're bad baby bars.
Wow, okay.
You're bad
Well,
baby.
where can we find you?
I don't want to be found.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh, but are you not going to be on the next gen?
Oh yeah, actually, I do want to be found.
In the first XI?
In the first XI, yeah. We're about to do that in a few minutes.
And,
So yeah, join us on that and subscribe to Bits and Bobs.
And you don't want to be found- and you don't want to be found on the KH or on the Nexus.
Well,
Okay,
Andrew
we see how it is.
shouted
It's
that
fine.
out,
It's fine.
so if they want to find me, they'll already find me on there. So
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And you can find Will this Saturday on Tweets of the Week. We've got an intro.
Yeah,
Our first show was on
Tweets
last Saturday. It was great. So, yeah, see.
Somebody
But
don't
Will doesn't want to be found. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, my
But
problem.
yeah, appreciate it. Thank you everyone for watching. What is Bits and Bob's outro? Yeah, so what?
So what?